What up, Star Fam? It's your girl, Shining Light. I'm here to do a quick audio recording today. In case you haven't noticed, Russia has attacked Ukraine. The president of Russia claims that the reason he's attacking Ukraine is a preemptive strike against the country that has been killing off his people. I haven't been following it, so I don't know too much about that. What I'm here to do is to see how this attack on Ukraine, how it applies to the hexagrams at the moment. Mainly Venus and Mars, the divine lovers, being in, I believe it's hexagram 61 right now. Yeah, 61. And hexagram 61 is about an inner truth. It's about the Holy of Holies, and it's the intention with elation. Well, Venus and Mars, in case you don't know, they're not just the divine lovers, they are also the divine warriors. Venus and Mars can decide to make war or make babies. And right now, in the example of Russia and Ukraine, they're deciding to make war. All right. So with both of them at 61.3, it's all about interdependence. It's about either getting along and laughing, having a good time with your friends and your comrades, or it's about having a truth that you know about and you're using that to make war. Okay? Or to say, you know what? Fuck these folks. I'm out. So clearly there might be something that President Putin knows that the rest of the world doesn't know. All right? But I'm not going to get too deep into that right now. All right? So hexagram 61, dealing with the inner truth, using an intention, having an intention. We also have the U.S.'s Pluto return happening in hexagram 60. Okay, and that's all about limitation. It's about accepting limitations. It's about the sacredness of having limitations and boundaries. That's why it's so funny that this battle, this fighting that's happening over there now, I'm going to say war, even though it's not one, because, you know, Mars and Venus, they deal with fighting, it deals with wars, battles, all of that good stuff. So I just may say war, even though it's not technically a war yet. Okay, so this so-called war that's going on over there could involve the U.S. And the U.S. is going through a Pluto return right now, dealing with limitations and the sacredness of boundaries and these limits. So the president of Russia is over there because of a boundary, a line that he feels like it doesn't belong to anybody. So he set his troops up there in the guise of protecting his people. All right, so there's a boundary that's set in place that he wants to push a bit and say, well, since it's a little gray area, it doesn't belong to anybody, I'm going to expand my boundaries and set new ones. All right. So we have the U.S. who is telling Russia, if you do go to war with Ukraine, we're going to have to sanction you. So they're applying limits to him and what he can receive from the Western world. Now that would be in the line with, what is that? Line 565. It's about not imposing limitations on others that you yourself will not carry out. If you don't want someone to attack another country, you shouldn't have your ass over there attacking another country either. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay. So let me see. Was there anything else that I wanted to touch on? Oh, another thing that's funny is both hexagram 60 and 61, they're both ruled by the keepers of the wheel. Now, for those who may not know, the keepers of the wheel are the hidden gods. They're gods, but they don't realize that they're gods. And if they don't realize that they're gods, I feel like we may not realize that they're gods and they exist as gods either. It's the unseen hand, the unmovable mover, the one who makes shit shake, the one who turns the wheel of fortune for everyone. All right, that wheel always turns, and it's an unseen force that turns that wheel and says, okay, it's your turn to win now. It's your turn to lose. What goes up must come down, and vice versa. All right, so there is a cosmic law in play right now. Some like a cosmic entity or entities that are moving right now and moving pieces all on the board. People like to say it's not checkers, it's chess. I like to say it's not even chess, it's Go. Go is I think it's a Chinese board game of strategy, and it can take a long time to complete this game. It's not as fast as checkers. It's even longer than chess. All right, so this is kind of like a game of Go that's going on, and now some unseen cosmic forces are starting to move pieces. It's getting real interesting out here in this world. All right, let me see if there's anything that Spirit wants us to know specifically right now. I'm going to pull a crystal card real quick. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to do a crystal card just in case, because with all of this energy that's going on around the world, we're all connected. That's one thing that hexagram 61 speaks about. The inner truth is that we are all one. We're all connected. What affects one affects us all. And so you may feel like, oh, well, that's what's going on over there in Russia and Ukraine. What does that have to do with me over here in the US or wherever else you may be? Well, did you know that Russia is the #1 supplier of oil to the world? So that means that the prices of the pump are going to go up. Okay, so it does affect you in some way, not just to mention the cosmic way that it affects us, since we're all connected. People start to die or hurt, they're crying out in pain. All of us feel it. If the land is being affected by nukes and all of these fires and things that can break out, all of us feel it because we're connected to the earth. This is our mother. This is our home. All right. So let me pull a crystal oracle real quick to see what Spirit has for us. All right, beloveds. What crystal tool do you have for us to use right now dealing with this situation? What crystal tool would you recommend for us to use right now dealing with this situation? Okay, I have 3 of them that came up. All right, I have Preseli Bluestone, which is card 33. So it could be number 33 could be significant to you. You could be 33. Something about the 33rd degree. The other card I have is Charoite. It's card 50. 50 could be significant. And then I have card 4, which is Chrysocolla. All right, now all of these are new crystals to me. They're not the same basic ones that we hear about all the time, like rose quartz or, you know, clear quartz or something like that. So let me look it up real quick. I'm going to look at crystal 33, the Preseli Bluestone. Okay, so the Preseli Bluestone deals with your throat and your immune system. Okay, and it's also about rebalancing. So you could be focusing on speaking an inner truth and balancing your throat chakra, learning how to communicate the truth that spirit has been giving you. You could be having issues with your throat. You may have a cough or maybe even a throat infection. All right, and if so, a Preseli Bluestone is a good crystal to use for healing that. Okay, let's see. 15 is the Charoite, however you pronounce that. If I'm mispronouncing it, you know, forgive me. All right, now it deals with the eyes, the heart, the liver, the pancreas, and the autonomic nervous system. So it deals with, you know, blood pressure, any cramps, aches, and pains, especially in the knees. Okay, insomnia and manic depression. You could be 50, since this is card 50, and having issues with your knees lately, or your blood pressure. And blood pressure can also affect your eyes and your vision. All right, so Charoite is a good crystal for that as well. This can also be saying that there might be a truth that you need to see, that you need to open your eyes to. Or even you may need to close your eyes and go within so that you can see what this hidden truth is, what this mystery is. All right, and then card 4, Chrysocolla. I think that's how you pronounce that. Chrysocolla deals with your liver, your kidneys, intestines, your thyroid, and your digestive systems. It deals with healing arthritis, bone disease, muscle spasms, any blood or disorders, lung problems, PMS, and menstrual cramps. So that's another crystal that we have dealing with cramps. You could be on day 4 of your cycle and having really bad cramps. So Chrysocolla could be a good crystal to use to meditate with, maybe place on your womb with a warm compress or something to help ease your cramps. Let's see if there's anything else. A personal power oracle. Let's pull one of these real quick, and then I'm going to let you guys go because this is longer than what I expected it to be. All right, beloveds. What affirmation would you like us to speak over the situation right now? What affirmation would you like us to speak over the situation right now? What affirmation would you like us to speak over the situation right now? What affirmation would you like us to speak over the situation right now? Ooh, snap! All right, those flew out. So let's see. We have I am confident, I am happy, I am open to receive, and I am lovable. At the bottom we have I am divinely guided. All right, so off top I'm looking at these 2 cards, and the one woman has her eyes closed. Another one's wearing shades, but she's dropping the shades. So it's a revealing of truth, seeing something before your very eyes, something happening, something being revealed to you, either by spirit, because we have I am divinely guided. So spirit may be revealing something to you that has been hidden. It could be something good, some gift, because I'm seeing a lot of smiles and happiness. So it could be some healing that's getting ready to happen. Healing with your stability, because we have red. Healing of the solar plexus and your wheel, because I'm seeing a lot of yellow. As well as the happiness and the joy. So it could be a restoration of some joy. The inner truth is that happiness comes from you. It comes from within. Once you set your boundaries, you know what your limits are, you can take divinely inspired action to manifest. But first things first, you have to take a moment and go within, so that you can receive and be open to receiving any visions that spirit may give you. Pay more attention to your dreams. All right, for those who like numbers, we have 17, 24, 6, 45, and 12. We have the one master number 33 here. I'm seeing the numbers moving from 4 all the way to 50. So this is growth. This is progression, forward movement. I mean, by leaps and bounds. Like, it may start off slow, but divine intervention comes into play. And you may go through a cosmic, spiritual, physical level up. A huge transformation that is going to make you happy. And help you to realize and to remember that you are loved, that you are love. All right. Now, for those who are going through the cramps right now, love on yourself. Take a moment to love on yourself. Drink something warm. Put them feet up. Put some warm on your stomach, on your belly. And take a moment to love on yourself. All right. All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys right now. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And I hope you have a great one. Bye.